Can't wait to invite them out here on the stage. With no further ado, Jake and Ben, come on up. How are you?
Doing good, doing good. Thank you.
What does he be wearing, cuz?
Thank you, guys.
Hi, Ben.
People like he about to go to a damn festival or something.
Set the table for this pretty well with that video and with what you've been doing beforehand. And Jake, I'll start with you. You've kind of indicated that at the end of the day, your boxing skills you feel are better, and that ultimately that's the difference.
No, 100%. I mean, this guy's striking is that of a grandma. Quite literally, if I put a grandma in against Jorge, she would have lasted longer than this guy. You know, he's a good athlete, they say, but April 17th, he's gonna get exposed. You know, we saw Steve Cunningham earlier, going up against Frank Mir, and it's a boxer versus an MMA guy. I love Frank Mir, but at the end of the day, Steve's gonna take care of business. And then later on in the night, same thing's gonna happen. This is boxing versus MMA, and you're gonna see the difference. You're gonna see the difference of a wannabe fighter, you know, a guy who choked in the Olympics, a guy who choked in the UFC.
Damn, he on his ass.
I'm gonna choke against Jake Paul. I'm gonna end this guy's career as an embarrassment. Masvidal did it once, I'm about to do it again.
I heard of Jake Paul prior to accepting this fight, but I couldn't have told you a lot about him or his brother. I knew, you know, he kind of came up in his brother's shadow. He was trying to fill his brother's footsteps.
Oh damn! ASKREN talking shit too.
You literally went on your Instagram and asked people for roasts. You asked people for roasts on your Instagram, and that was the top comment, was say that his brother is better than him.
Is he?
That's like calling Kylie Jenner Kendall Jenner. Like,
I don't know anything about them.
Yeah.
Anyway, so
that doesn't matter. Still a compliment. I would love to be Logan. Logan's a great kid. Both stars, both taking over the world at a young age.
Okay, so when
hey, he handled that one. Hey, chat. Hey, he kind of handled that one. No lie.
my little brother called me out, you know, I thought about it.
You actually called me out. Let's get.
Oh man, I just realized that I'm in the wrong screen. I'm so sorry, guys. Here we go.
Facts straight. You called me out the week of the Nate Robinson fight, so continue.
Okay, so.
Oh, I'm definitely going for Jake. I'm definitely a old school Jake Pauler. I can't even cap to y'all. I've been watching Jake and Logan for the longest time, man, ever. Even in the KSI fight, when the KSI and Jake Paul first fought, like first we're talking about fighting, bro. I had never in my life, I don't think. No, cap. I was going for KSI just because he was black. I gotta root for the black guy. You know what I'm saying? That's literally it. But I've watched Jake and Logan Paul way longer than I've ever watched the Sidemen or KSI or anybody. Like I probably no, that's cap. No, yeah, I would have definitely watched the Sidemen and all that before all that stuff. But yeah, no, I didn't even watch it. Have you watched KSI story? Hell yeah, dude. Fucking love that shit. That was a dope ass fucking, whoever put that together went stupid. The editor on that, insane.
When Logan's little brother called me out the week of the Nate Robinson fight, I said, sure, more than happy to, right? I like to fight. I've been fighting for a long time. Never boxing, but I've done wrestling, mixed martial arts, jiu-jitsu. And, you know, I thought, well, from his angle, what's he doing? And, you know, I asked some of my kids at my academy, well, what's this guy all about? And they said, he's a bully, he's a dick. And so I think from his angle, he's thinking, who's the easiest guy that I can pick that'll give some validity to my name? It's like, I'm gonna pick the guy who just had a surgery, who's a
If I wanted to pick the easiest guy, I would have picked Dylan Dennis.
Well,
Dylan was too scared to sign the contract. You actually had the balls to sign the contract. So if I wanted the easiest guy, I would have picked Dylan.
Jake, you did pick Dylan. We know that. I've already went over that. You picked Dylan. I know he wouldn't do it.
But you just said I picked you.
Because Dylan wants to say yes, dum.
You told me on your words.
Yeah, he's kind of losing that one. I don't care how anyone tries to take it, bro. This nigga Dylan Dennis is a giant pussy. He be talking hella shit, but he be hoeing out. He ain't worth the money to fight for anything. I mean, honestly, Jake's a pussy too, because he chose to fight somebody who isn't a fighter. You know what I'm saying? ASKREN, nobody has respect for the guy. You know what I'm saying? But Askren has fought before, so people are gonna give Jake a little more respect if he can beat him. But regardless or not, it's still not that respectable that he's about to beat his ass. I don't think Askren can win. I don't know. That's just where I'm at on it. No cap.
You picked Dylan. Your words, Bubba. You picked Dylan. Dylan wants on the contract. Therefore, you can't fight Dylan, so you have to pick the next person. Okay?
But you said I picked you first. You said if I wanted the easiest person, it would have been Dylan. But you're saying I picked you as the easiest person.
Because Dylan wants on a contract. I'm trying to get you to stop talking. Okay. So anyways, like this is typical bully behavior, but obviously sometimes
This is the
bully
fucking
picks
fight
the wrong
game.
person.
This is the fucking fight game. You pussy ass bitch. This is the fucking fight game.
Yeah, that was hella cringe. That was hella cringe, bro. You pussy ass bitch. This is the fight game. This is the fight game, you pussy ass bitch.
Yeah, I'll bully you around just like I'm gonna bully you in the ring. Shut the fuck up. You sound like a middle schooler. Oh, he's bullying me. Shut the fuck up.
I was talking to your mentality. You're not gonna bully me. That's not gonna happen. And you know, like Jacob, you and I ran into each other in the back alley in Las Vegas, and I wanted
Do
to
it right now. Do it right now then. We're running into each other right now.
Someone's stopped you, got like 27 people.
That's what I thought.
Yeah, okay.
Big thing. And here's what actually happened is actually after my Nate Robinson fight, there was probably 70 people calling me out, wanting to fight me. And there was probably 6 people that made sense to fight. Bisping, McGregor, Diaz, Dennis, Askren, some YouTubers who are popular. But I wanted to fight a real MMA fighter. When it came to signing the contract, a lot of them didn't want to do it. And by the way, this is me coming to them with the biggest payday of their lives. This is Ben's biggest payday of his life. He's publicly said that. And so when it came down to signing the contract, he was actually down. So that's how it happened. And this fight makes sense. And you will.
Hey, he is putting his money where his mouth is on the low ski, bro. On the low, no cap. Y'all gotta give a nigga some credit for that. Homie came in there, bro, and his voice is shaking, bro, because the world is against him. You know what I mean? Like, no matter how hard you try to act, you know what I'm saying? How hard of a person you are, you feel me? Like, niggas know Jake's a pussy. He's trying to act harder than he normally would be right now. I mean, he's standing on 10 toes. He did told everybody he's put all his money up. He betting niggas. Like, the dude is a nobody in the boxing world, and he's bringing more money to the scene than the scene has seen in forever, huh? Like, that's all I'm saying, man. Like, these niggas wouldn't even be able to have this type of fight. You know what I'm saying? Wouldn't even be able to get this money if it wasn't for what him, Logan, KSI, and all them brought to the table. You feel me? So, hey,
or embarrass the sport of MMA. You are representing the UFC. This is personal. You know, the whole MMA community.
You're trying to make me represent the sport of
No,
MMA.
you are representing the sport. Dana
Scotland. I was born in 1993.
White is betting money on you. You know, he's trying to get trainers to actually help you train so that you can beat me. So you are representing the sport of MMA. You are an MMA fighter. Just like I'm representing the sport of boxing because I'm a boxer. Just like I'm representing celebrities and YouTubers because I'm a celebrity and a YouTuber. So I'm representing all of those things. So you are representing them, and you will see boxing conquer. You know, I don't have to do anything to get the attention of these guys. You know, they have to get the attention of me at this point. You know, they're talking about me more than I'm talking about them. So, you know, he's one of the first fighters on the list. Yeah, he's the first MMA fighter that will be taken down. I think this will make the Jake Paul versus Conor McGregor fight that will happen one day more intriguing, of course. But you know, there's Diaz after this. You know, there's tons of people calling me out, celebrities, still athletes. So we'll see what happens. But yeah, this fight will give me a lot of credibility. You know, Ben's 19-2, has less losses than McGregor, 2-time NCAA Division I champ, Olympic wrestler. So yeah, he's a real fighter, and that's
what I was saying, bro. People, like, if he does come out on top, people gonna have to give it to him. You know what I'm saying? People are gonna have to be like, okay, maybe this guy might be serious about fighting, but then he's gonna have to go up against a real boxer, and that's when he'll really get some stripes, and people will be like, oh, all right.
That's why I wanted to do this fight, is to show the world, like, yo, this real fighter's getting in with Jake Paul and he's gonna get KO'd in 2 rounds.
I mean, 2021 seems like a tremendous year to beat up the whole Paul family.
The fighter that I am now would knock out the fighter in the Nate Robinson fight. That is Jake Paul. So I'm completely different. And people will see I really haven't even gotten to show my boxing ability in my last 2 fights because they've both been like 4 minutes total, or like 7 minutes total. So, you know, I'm actually excited to see if Ben's gonna give me a little bit of a test, a little bit of a challenge, because then people will see, oh shit, this kid can do that. Oh, he has this in his arsenal. Oh, he's been working on that. I haven't even shown the world what I can do.
What? Manco, he started. What? This nigga was a millionaire before he did Bizarrevark or whatever. Yeah, y'all niggas is late. The fight really got y'all a little lost in the sauce, huh? That nigga's the biggest social media star in Los Angeles for the last like 10 years straight. So you gotta give it to him, bro. Him and his brother have stayed on top through all the controversy, man. Niggas gotta give him at least some type of respect. You know what I'm saying? He said not a celeb. What? Not a celeb? How you not put sticking something? Y'all are stupid as fuck.
Dude, that's why this is fun, because I have the ace up my sleeve, and when you have the ace up your sleeve in life,
Hey, I was wondering, your cheerleaders that you brought to my room, like, do you pay them as coaches or groupies, or do you just give them like sloppy seconds and social media shout-outs?
Yeah, I give them a ton of dry over the pants hand jobs. Maybe say your joke again, and we can all remember to laugh. Say it one more time, we can just all laugh afterwards, just so you feel good about yourself. Say it one more time for us. No?
You have another question?
Look at the cock on this guy. Look, we all have a lot to prove to the world, and I'm 24 years old. This is the biggest stage of my life. You know, the last event was the 8th biggest pay-per-view event in history. This one's gonna be even bigger. Justin Bieber, Snoop Dogg, Doja Cat. Are you kidding me? And you think for one moment I'm gonna sit there and fumble this? You think for one moment I'm not gonna work my bloody balls off to beat this bum, this Walmart-looking head-ass Napoleon Dynamite motherfucker? No.
That's
you gotta
crazy.
be kidding me. So yeah, I'm excited for this.
He talking crazy, man. God, I hope he's able to bring it home. I don't know what he's gonna be able to do, man. But
Listen, I have a chip on my shoulder.
Shit.
I'm gonna prove to the world April 17th. TrillerFightClub.com. Buy it now. But I'm gonna prove to the world that Jake Paul's the real deal, and that's why I called out Conor McGregor initially. This is the road to McGregor at the end of the day.
It's hard to say. His opponents were so bad that he could have pretty much done anything he wanted to and won the fight. So, yeah, I think TBD.
Great question. Definitely.
Hey, that was a good answer. That was a good answer.
And I will become the biggest prize fighter in boxing. Simple as that. And yeah, thank you for the compliment. Have a ton of power. I didn't really even get to utilize it against Nate. He went down and I only landed 8 punches, and he was knocked down 3 times. Hey, it's your dad calling in.
Stuff that's made it successful.
It's your dad calling in. Look.
He's still alive?
He's still alive, bro. I'm about to take him out. Hey, he's still alive. Don't worry, I'm gonna finish him off. Yeah, don't worry.
Tell him I like them flip-flops, man.
He said he likes your flip-flops. That's my guy Masvidal, maker of Ben Askren. Jake Paul will be the finisher of Ben Askren. Does that bother you, by the way, that you got knocked out in 5 seconds?
It happens.
It doesn't bother you?
Not really.
It doesn't really happen, by the way. That's only happened once.
Got a record.
You literally have the record, yeah?
I literally have the record,
You
yeah.
hold the record.
The record.
Yeah. 5 seconds. Yeah.
that's hard. Hey, this nigga got the record for getting knocked out. Oh, we gotta look at that. I ain't never seen the clip.
It doesn't like haunt you at all that like you're probably the most embarrassing fighter in UFC history.
Jake, I know you have low self-esteem, but you don't need to project it onto me.
So this clip doesn't bother you?
I've only seen it like a million times.
Damn, it is crazy. Hey, but you gotta give Ben some balls, bro. Ben got some balls for being able to come back like that. Like, being able to, like, come actually sit on the stage. Like, it takes a man to be able to get knocked down like that and actually come down, like, actually come back on top. You know what I mean? Like, that shit's big, bro. That shit's big. You gotta give him some credit for that. I'm giving him his credit for it. No cap.
Doesn't bother me. No. Sure. Yeah, I don't think you're allowed to throw knees in boxing, Jake.
Well, they're gonna knock you out. Same thing.
Okay. Yeah, it's interesting. Like I said earlier.
Like, I know a lot of MMA fighters that are bitches that they got dropped. I'm not respecting him just because he got up in the ring. Anybody can walk out there, you know what I'm saying? But to get knocked out and get back up, that takes a lot.
I knew of Jake and Logan when I took the fight, but I didn't know like a whole lot about Logan or his little brother. And you know, one of the things that I can't believe is in MMA, I was kind of the heel. I was kind of not liked that much. But you know, Jake said in the pre-fight thing that it was 50 people.
What? Hell, nigga, what? I would fight Jake for 100K. Nigga, what? Immediately. All I gotta do is step in the ring. Give me that. I'm walking right the fuck off.
Wanted to win, 50 people wanted to lose, and I was shocked because it's got to be like 9-10. Pretty amazing how many people don't like you. I actually kind of find it pretty impressive, your ability to be disliked. That was a compliment.
At this point, bigger than the JJ fight, is there any interest in still fighting KSI, or have you outgrown him and you're just over that?
Yeah, definitely outgrown him.
Oh, he capping. He capping. He can't outgrow him. He can't. This is the whole reason why he's able to do all of this. He can't say he outgrow him. That it's KSI's choice to fight him again. You know what I'm saying? And in all honesty, I'd say tell JJ that shit's over, bro. Just keep on going with whatever the fuck else he's got going on. Like that shit's done for. Let that shit go in the wind. Jake never got it. He's always gonna hold it, and it's over. There's like a whole new generation of kids coming out now that are gonna hold the crown for like YouTube boxers, stuff like that. That's all that is, man.
There's interest. I think that's a fight that everyone wants to see, but at this point, it just wouldn't even be close. And I think, you know, once he sees what I do to Ben, yeah, he's not gonna want to fight. And yeah, like even his coaches say it. They're like, hey, we're not letting KSI fight this kid right now. So his coaches know. His coaches know what will happen. KSI's ducking. And at the end of the day, it's like there's a lot bigger fights out there than JJ. So
Like they have.
He can't even say that. That fight would be huge. That fight would be huge. It wouldn't be huge right now, but if Jake wins this fight, that fight would be huge. That fight would be huge as fuck.
Somehow convince their fans that they're real fighters. It's tremendous. It's, you know, it takes an act, it takes a show. He's done that. He says, pulling the fire truck, eating rice and chicken and shit like that. Like, I'm in this for life. That's tremendous. Appreciate that, Jake.
suck a dick. You know, there's room for everyone to eat. Gary Vee once said, you know, you can build your skyscraper in New York as high as you want without tumbling over someone else's skyscraper. So why are people mad that I'm successful? You know, build up your own skyscraper, and there's room for everyone to eat in this sport, trust me.
I think it was a mass, not a tissue, but yeah, I would say, you know, like a 1 to 1.1, somewhere in there. You know, again, if Jake and I met in LA, I would just do a homicide if I wanted to, no big deal. I was most impressed by the fact that Jake, as a 24-year-old, is able to convince a whole team of grown men to do a cheer with him. That was tremendous.
It's called a team, a family, something that you don't have. Seems like you don't have really friends, and you know, we're all in this together, and this means a lot to us. You know, this means a lot to everyone. This is a part of history. Everyone on my team is a part of history, and we're a brotherhood. And quite literally, a bunch of 20-year-olds taking over the world. You sound stupid.
Thank you so much for watching this video, and make sure to subscribe.
Hey, make sure you guys go subscribe to Fight Hub TV ASAP, all right? You gotta get on it. I'm subscribing because I gotta get my notifications on for when all of the updates drop for the fight, okay? Definitely saw Jake get mushed, okay? That Jake got disrespected. He got caught off guard, obviously. But, hey, ASKREN got the better one in that one. I can't even cap. ASKREN capped on his ass. He was on it, man. He was on it. So, thank you guys, man, for checking that out with me. It's been a banger as usual, man. I love you guys so much, man. Big peace.